So I need to go. Scooping. First cluster of planets. Here's the third planet. That should be interesting. Need to find the ruins once we get there. Right. System map. There you go.
Which is this one here. As you can see, it's not too far. Once you get near the planet itself, you'll need to head to the coordinates of minus 31.7, comma minus 128.9. I remember it is minus 32, minus 128 because it's just easier to remember that way. That will get you close enough to the site and you should spot it from space.
Minus 32, minus 128. That should be interesting. Oh crap. I'm going to have to dolphin it. Bugger. I wasn't paying attention. Dolphin. Hopefully I've not put too much throttle on. Oh, ship scanner going in. It's minus 32, minus 128. Ah, there we go. Makes things a lot easier. Just use an advanced system scanner. It's on the opposite side, so I have to give it a wide berth. Oh, what's that? Unidentified signal source not touching you with a barge pole. I might need to charge my pallet soon though. There we go. $4 million miles. Yeah, this is the right one. Oops. Was it done? Yeah, that looks pretty much like it. That's alright. see it soon. Should be interesting. Big black things. Can't all be on the lists. What? What's happened to my SRV? Don't tell me I haven't got an SRV on my ship. Oh my god. I've gone all this way and I've not even got an SRV. You're absolutely joking. Oh, I don't really know what to say. That's really annoyed me. Because I can't do this without an SRV. Right, I'm going to have to go back. That's really annoyed me. Right, so that's another 7 jumps back to where I blooming well started. I never not carry an SRV in this ship. This is the whole point of this ship. Exploration. Ah, right. That's really hacked me up. better be one at the station as well, because that would just annoy me. I don't even remember taking it off, so that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I'll soon find out once I land it. So the next session should be we'll have to take a slightly different route. Hopefully it'll be a slightly different route because it's more scan data. But I'd imagine it's probably going to... Oh, it looks like it's going to be a different route because it's not purple. So... Ooh, it's a binary star. Nice. So... Skip that fuel. Pull up. Let it cool down a little bit. It's my ugly little shit. Right up. More scan data the better. More money in the bank. So Rob, what do you think of this, mate? Are you enjoying it? It's one of those things that you need to put a lot of time into and have an inkling of what you're doing. I mean, in the time I've had it on the PlayStation, I've got quite a bit of money. If I was playing this on the PC to get to this stage, I'd put about a year's worth of work into it. I've managed to do it in a week, so if you know what you're doing, it's quite easy to make the money on this. Oh shit, and I'm trying to scoop an unscoopable planet. What a dumbass. See, I clearly don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, 4 more jumps to that system, so that's not too bad. I've got plenty of fuel, so I should easily be able to do that. I don't want to slow down, I want to speed up, I want to go even faster. It's definitely taking me a different route, which is always good. More data, more money. I'm going to do this Aliens Ruins mission before I go away, and maybe do a bit of exploration once I'm finished. Find another system that's not been discovered before, but that's going to be quite long-winded and back to Rye Viper, and that's a funny little system. Hey, am I broadcasting someone? No. Shit, I'm gonna have to type that whole fucking name in again. Oh, I didn't. I should have bookmarked it. Twit. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Or at least I can turn in some data on my way once I've landed, so it's not all bad. Probably make a few grand on it. I'll make up for buying my Viper Mark 3. I hate this bit. Just a long waiting. I hate this bit. Just a long waiting. Almost there. Right. At least I'm back at Philly Station, so hopefully I can have a fucking an SRV. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe I forgot to pick up an SRV.
This is Federal Flight Control. Request docking if you wish to land. Request approved. Proceed to landing pad 29er.
Right, so let's correct this epic cock up and get an SRV fitted. I can't believe I bloody forgot that. Absolute idiot. I'm sure I had it with me before I left. I don't know, that's the whole point of this ship, it's an exploration ship, so it should have had one in it. So that was a stupid mistake. Right, well, I'll buy one then. They're not that all that expensive.
How long's it been on console?
It's, I think it's been about 18 months. It was on Xbox One first, and then it's only been maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's been out on PS4. There we go. So I've got my SRV. Now just to find the system I need to go to. Might as well sell that data whilst I'm here as well.
FFS.
There we go. So it's 200k for that trip. Right, now I need to find that system that I need to go back to. Right. Actually, whilst I'm here, might as well pay for some fuel. Just can't be bothered to scoop all the time. So this'll be interesting. Hopefully this time I'll actually make to where I want to go and actually have the SRV on my ship, even though I've just put it on. Yeah, that wasn't quite so bad.
Thought it was only on Xbox.
No, it's on PlayStation now. Been on PlayStation for a few weeks now. I think it's probably a month at the absolute most, and I'm actually playing it on PlayStation at the moment.
Great.
So I do have this on PC as well. I'm a little bit further in the game on PC.
Take my money.
It's definitely worth getting. If you like this sort of thing, it's definitely worth picking up. I mean, I like it so much I've bought it twice, so it's surprising how well it runs on consoles. I was quite surprised. Well, it looks pretty decent on consoles as well.
Way ahead is clear. FSB out.
I mean, my PC doesn't run it too badly, but in fact, it probably runs it a lot better than the consoles. But it's still just not it's not a particularly powerful machine. My PC. But it'll get upgraded at some point. Right, so another 7 jumps. Yes, I've definitely got my SRV. Definitely not left without my SRV. Nothing more annoying. Oh. Might as well scoop on the way, recover some of this fuel that I've just bought.
The trader side appeals most, building empires, diplomacy, but exploration too. How big is this? Or rather, how deep is it?
I mean, you can exploration. You can pretty much go wherever you want. If you buy as long as you buy the copy with Horizons, you can do the planetary landings. If you don't get that, you basically get a cut down version of the game because you get more stuff added to Elite throughout the life of the game. I've got the new DLC coming out soon, which is supposed to. I think what they might be starting is the war with the Thargoids, the alien race. So that should be interesting. With the last update, you can get multi-crew, so you can jump in other people's ships and fight alongside them, and trading's fun. I think probably the most boring part of the game is the mining. Mining for me is boring as hell. But some people like it, and some people find it really profitable as well. So it's just not for me. Mining's too slow and tedious for me. The only good thing about mining is you get pirates to try to kill you and steal your load. So that's not always a bad thing, because you've got the combat element, but it's just, for me, I found it more fun doing other things.
Like NMS, a billion planets, and nothing fucking there, or just the same shit rolled over.
No, there's definitely a lot more going on in this than there is in No Man's Sky. Apart from No Man's Sky is more like Minecraft than this will ever be. You can't change the way the planets look and stuff like that. But there's always things to find. There's things to find on planets as well, like the ancient. This is what I'm doing at the moment, the ancient ruins, because apparently this will give me quite a bit of money at the end of it. So it's worth doing these little adventures, and things like scanning, just basically jumping out into the middle of nowhere and seeing if you can find a system or a planet that's not been discovered. And that's beneficial for you because it'll be your name.
Does this have proper races? Mass Effect style?
No, it doesn't have anything like that. You've got humans and the Thargoids, and that's about it. But you can't be the Thargoids. But you've got customization, so you can customize the way your character looks, and you've got like your Hollow Me persona that you can do. But I mean, this game in various ways has been around since like the early 80s. So I mean, impressive what they've been able to do. I mean, even the basic Elite, when it came out, has probably had more to do in it than blooming No Man's Sky did. But not knocking No Man's Sky, I've already got that on PlayStation as well, and I really enjoy it. I just get more out of this than I do with No Man's Sky. It's not like No Man's Sky where it's you're in a skybox for each planet you get to. You can literally, any stars that you can see within your view, you can jump to it within reason. I mean, you will need a good enough jump drive, and your ship will need to be modified for some places. But you can pretty much go wherever you want to. I must be like 2 jumps away from where I need to be. And again, I'm trying to fuel scoop on a star that I can't. So 3 jumps, that's not too bad.
There seems to be legitimate distance from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there is. It is. There is legitimate distance. It definitely feels like a big game because it takes you time to get to places. I think with No Man's Sky, it was just a case of you do your ship up enough and fuel it up enough to jump to the next system, and that's as far as you're going, to the next system. With this, you can string a load of jump points together to get to where you want to go, unless it's too great a distance or other limiting factors. Then what you can do is you can manually input these places in and do like the shorter jumps. I mean, when I was doing my exploration mission, well, just basically a bit of exploration, in one evening I managed to do over 1,900 light years, and then that jump back, and I got like about 3 million in exploration data for that. But that was all manual jumping. I didn't have a preset route because even with this ship, I didn't have enough jump range to do some of the jumps. I think I'm going to get into the system I need to be in and then pop to the moon. Because I need a leap, so I've got 2 jumps left. So I can probably cope for 2 jumps and then jump to the moon. I'll be back for checking out these alien ruins, or ancient ruins, sorry. So hopefully this will lead to a big payout, so I could do with some cash. 2 more jumps, so I'm in the right system.
So, could I set up a trade network? Buy low here, sell high there sort of thing?
Yeah, you can do that. It's a trade route. You'd be setting up a trade route, and that, I mean, you can trade in pretty much anything. I mean, if you wanted, you could even trade in slaves, and depending on the system you're trading in, you get a better value in some places, and if it's more risky to bring them in, then you can, and you get paid more, then you could do those sort of routes, and you could smuggle these slaves into systems as well. Smuggling's always fun because you have the risk of being blown up by the system police.
Excellent.
And it also depends on if you're friendly with the faction that the system is governed by as well. You can get involved in galactic wars as well, which is also cool. And that's where you get to see the big capital ships as well. The big capital ships are mental. They're really cool. They're a spectacle when they come jumping into a system. They look absolutely incredible.
And then play like an RPG too?
Yeah, yeah.
Upgrading the ship and whatnot?
Yeah, yeah, it plays just like that. I mean, this is quite heavily modified. It's not too heavily engineered. I need to spend some more time with the engineers to really get my ship up. But I mean, things like my frame shift drive is slightly modified. As you'll see from my modules readout, I've got these funny little hexagon type things, or pentagon type things, and that's an indication that those modules have been engineered. And so the more the engineering, the better results you get. I've got an Asp Explorer on my PC version of the game, and that gets about 45 light year jump range, and that's quite heavily engineered. And this gets, I think, if it's stripped down to the basics, I get over 40 with this ship. It's a good little ship. That's the reason why I picked this one up, because it was a lot cheaper than the Aspects, but it's, in some ways, for exploration, it's just as good. But you can. I've got several ships on the PlayStation version. I've got like a ship for Quint's data missions, which I basically...
Is it possible to be OP as Ulfuk? Grinding to become a badass?
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that's pretty much what you end up doing anyway. But depending on what role you want your ship to be, or any of your ships, I mean, you could have... So I've heard of people with basic Sidewinders, which is the first ship you get, being able to do some quite incredible things with. I mean, I did it on the beta on the PC. I had a Suicide Winder kitted out to the absolute bollocks. It was ridiculous. It was crazy, and yet I was taking on much bigger ships and being able to kill them because the ship was so small and nimble, nothing could touch it, and because it was heavily engineered. It was ridiculous. It was just so ridiculously overpowered. It was crazy. And another good thing about a Suicide Winder is they don't cost a lot to rebuy if you get blown up. It's always good to have your rebuy. I mean, this ship, my DBX, is just over $500,000 to rebuy if I get blown up. But I've got plenty in the kitty. I've got over 41 million in the kitty, so if anything does happen to my ship, then I'm safe. I don't have to start back on the Suicide Winder. But then again, I've got enough ships as I think I've got 6 in total. Never fly without a rebuy. That's my advice to everyone. Even if it means you can't buy the new ship that you really want, it's not worth it in the end. Because all it takes is someone to take you out, and then you've got no money to buy your ship again. You've ended up losing everything. So almost back to where I started. That's on the other, usually on the other side of, there we go, it's on the other side of the planet. So I need to go around the outside of it. And now I'm being nagged by my smartwatch. Oh, you need to get up and move around for 50 minutes. Well, you've been inactive for 50 minutes, now you can jog on, mate. That's where I need to be. It's getting very close. There we go. How cool does that look? Right, there's nobody about. That's always good. Stand the anchors on. Unsuitable terrain, so I need to probably move forward. There we go. Make sure my lights are on.
Can it be played as a space shooter too?
Yeah.
Just fly around, destroying everything, and taking the prizes?
Yeah, you can do. That's not something I'd really fancy doing. But, I mean, I've got a ship that can pretty much do that. Right, I'm going to just pop to the loo, and I'll be back to search this ancient site, so I'll be back in just a moment.
Good stuff.
Let's deploy this SRV and see what's going on out in this ancient ruined site.
Which is this one here. As you can see, it's not too far. Once you get near the planet itself, you'll need to head to the coordinates of minus 31.7, comma minus 128.9. I remember it is minus 32, minus 128 because it's just easier to remember that way.
So that's my little ship.
That will get you close enough to the site and you should spot it from space. So when you're at the site, just land as normal. The planet itself shouldn't cause you too much trouble. It's not one with a high G or anything like that. So you will need an SRV or a little buggy because you will need to be picking up little items and stuff. Your ship might be quite useful if you stick the cargo bay in it. The reason for that is that when you're picking up these goods, you can only carry two in the buggy at the same time. If you stick them in your ship, it saves you keep having to look for them. So you can use your ship as a sort of storage bay. These items and that, I suggest picking up in solo because other players can pick them up, and that way if you're doing solo you can make sure you pick them up. So there's a various amount of items that we need to use. So the ancient casket is one of them. The next one will be the ancient orb, which is like so. Next we have an ancient relic. Then next we have an ancient tablet.
Oh, it's just making weird noises. It's definitely much easier driving the SRV on console. Bit of a nightmare. Ooh. I'll look for some items.
Okay, this is like watching The Martian now.
I guess, yeah, can be like that. Except we can't get out of our buggy or ship. Oh, what's that there? That looks like something.
Oh man.
I'm looking for some relics. I wonder if it comes upon... Oh! What the hell's that? That's just come out of the ground. What the fuck?
Watch out for xenomorphs.
Ancient relic detected. Okay. I'm not seeing these things I'm supposed to be picking up. Ah, what's that?
Have you had stuff surprise you?
Yeah, this
Jump
stuff.
scare, WTF was that? Styly.
Yeah, that was definitely. I wasn't expecting that. That was quite cool.
After which we have the ancient totem. And finally the ancient urn. All of which can be picked up at the site. So the only item you actually need to do a little bit of work for is the ancient relic. These will pop out of the ground like so on these kind of mast things. What you need to do to actually get it, as you can see, is the little blue thing at the top.
Ancient
is
casket,
to
there we
use
go.
your gun on your SMV to actually shoot the enclosure. You can sometimes lock on in this view, but I suggest using turret mode. It just makes it that much easier to aim at it. I think if you fire a lot at the actual item, you can actually destroy it. So only need a couple of shots and it should fall out. Once it's fell out like this, you should be able to just pick it up as normal. So that's how you get them. You will need 2 of each really, because some of the
Right, so I need to shoot that other thing. So, where are you? Back this way, I think. So hopefully I've missed the opportunity there and it's set up. Ooh, is that coming back down? There we go. I'm going to head back to my ship. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, well, not doing that very well. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Sorry guys, what's the main objective at the moment?
All I'm doing is trying to get all the data from this ancient site. But to do that I need to pick up certain items. Wrong button.
What is the data for?
Well, basically it's part of the mission, so that allows me to basically get quite a lot of money for doing this. I think it's up to 200 million. At least that's what's quoted, 200 million. So that's worthwhile doing. How much fuel have I got left? Quite a bit, so.
I see.
Ooh, crap. Tourist beacon. I'm sure I just had something move. Oh, what's that over there? Don't tell me that's all I've just shot the top off. Yeah, it is. Dumbass. Oh, what's this? That looks like something I need to pick up.
This vehicle is nuts.
Yeah, they're not bad, they little SRVs. They don't take a lot to kill though, that's the only problem. So, that's the beacon again.
What?
Oh.
No Superman seat grabs.
Ooh. Going a bit crazy. Oops.
Unsubscribe.
Whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, something's moving. Oh my dad, I need to shake the bloody thing, don't I? ship.
Need 2 of the same. So I suggest putting 2 of each in the ship. So at this point you can actually try and actually solve all the puzzles yourself. What you need to do is have 2 ancient items on board your SRV, like so. And then once you've got them, you'll need to travel to an active ancient obelisk. It's quite a word to say, but anyway. So when you go around the site, you'll come across these obelisks, or these kind of pillars that sort of stick out like these ones at the front. Some of them will glow when you get near them with a sort of blue sort of tin, and they will kind of make a noise. You also see a kind of white blob on your scanner, so you can see here there isn't any active at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how they become.
Ah, so this one's... Ooh. Please forgive my intrusion from others.
This female Stephen Hawking voice is sexy as hell. Oh yes, you love it. Spank my bottom, touch my leg, put these on, don't look at my face, my...
Okay. So it looks like I've got the wrong thing. Ah, there we go, there's another one. Is this one? Yeah, so that's also not a valid one. Oh.
My asshole looks like a butcher's bin.
I wasn't expecting that one. Butcher's bin arsehole. That's brilliant. What have I got? There's something else there. Might be in the casket, which I've already got. I'll get to the casket. Oops. Ah, right, okay. Two and one more things. Ah, what's that? Is there something I need? I'm finding these. The problem is not finding the materials that I need to scan them with. Come on. So I've already been up here and shot the shit out of that one. Fucking weird noises coming from these things. Ah, is that the other thing I'm looking for? Yep, that is. Oh, oh shit, my SRV's that's pretty. See if I can scan this one out. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my ship. Might head back. So let's see how. Oops. Head back to my ship, see what other materials I've got stored. So I might have something else I can swap out here. Chassis integrity is not so good. Oh, right. I've got 3. I only need. I could probably do with dumping those then. Because I need 2. I only need a maximum of 2 of each. Annoying. to ditch things, maybe. Maybe I can do it from... Shite, so I can't repair my ship. My SRV. Need to watch a little more of that video.
Active and how if they're active in solo or multiplayer, well, open or not. I'm not too sure exactly how they become inactive because there's ones that are supposed to be active and they're not. Maybe somebody might know that. But as you can see, this one here is active. So once we get an active obelisk, what we need to do is to scan it with the SRV. It will be set usually as a second file group. So now we've scanned it, we should get a message from that blokey telling us basically if it's the correct 2 items with the right obelisk. In this instance, it's not going to be right. One quick way of checking is to see if your reward's gone up. Here I did already have 13 million, so that hasn't changed, so that means I haven't scanned the right one. At the moment, these reports can take quite a long time to actually appear. Some commanders are actually logging out and coming back in to actually see it. You should get a notification at the top saying that if it's correct or not. If it's correct, you'll get some information about the actual what's been decoded. So as you can see up here, these 2 here were failed attempts. As I understand, I just got 2 random items and tried it. So I'll just delete them ones, not really interested in keeping them. But underneath you can see these ones are decoded ones. So if we go to this one, for example, you can see what is decoded. So at this point you will probably want to actually have some help with this. There is a lot of combinations and different things you can try. So I did find something to help with that. However, before doing that, I suggest you work out where you are in relationship to the site. So this is a top view of it. As you can see, there is some sort of distinguishing patterns. So if we make the circle at the top our kind of north position, we've got 2 kind of areas to the left and right, which are probably where you're going to put your ship. And then we have this distinguishing kind of centre line. We can use this to work out roughly where we are because it kind of separates the 2 areas, which in here I've coloured orange. In a sec I'll show you how that translates into the game so you can work out where you are in relationship. This is kind of important because maps cannot be very useful if you're not knowing where you are on it. And this is something I found which helped me quite a lot. So as you remember that big orange section, that is this section in front of me. This is where it kind of starts and it goes all the way up this way. At the top of it there is a big kind of circle up there. So from that you can kind of work out you're on the right hand side of the map. If you were to drive down the bottom and then go around the other side, you'd be on the left side of the map. So hopefully that will help you, give you some idea of where you are. I did find it very useful. So let's have a look at this map now. So this is the map I've been using. It was created by another commander. I will post a link in the description so you can see it yourself. It will be very useful. So if we look at the map, we can see we have 4 beacons. These are marked with a B1, B2, B3, B4 in a kind of light blue colour. Next we have our artifacts, which are in a yellow. So they are the things that are marked like O, T, A, C. These are like totems, caskets, orbs. As you can see, there's quite a few scattered around the site. Next we have our zones, which some is designated. So we have Zone A, Zone B, Zone C, D, E and F, and finally G. So these are where our...
Right, I wonder if he's done a link to that. That'll come in really handy. There we go. Save that image. Right. So what am I carrying? Electric casket and a relic. Well, that's really... Oh, I've got a casket, so I need to go to A. Which is at the central point. Probably not. Yes, I think I'm heading the right way. I think this is where I need to be. So this one should be casket. And for this, and I think I'm carrying a casket. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Still got that D, which is directly down here. Oh crap. Put that one down. Let's see which needs a tablet, which I don't think I've got. Oh, I've got the relic. So I need to find the tablet. I've got casket and relic. Casket. It's not giving me anything. Right, so that's that one done. Then I need to head this way. Still got the castle, so actually saying that I could do with Q or Q and J are orbs. I don't have any orbs yet. Unless that's what that is. Ancient relic. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ah. Right, are these rows of 3? Oh, it's difficult to see. Wow. Oh, what's that? Ancient ore. I've got a feeling I know why my ship's been. I think they do corrosive damage. So I might need to ditch them from my ship. Tablet, where's the tablets? So I don't cast. Tablets, difficult to read. Problem is it's eating my ship at the moment. Oh, what's that directly in front of me? Cool. ancient orb. Yeah, so oh shit. Shit, I seem to be stunned. Should be TO, isn't it? There's a totem. Could be. So that's another orb one, so if I drop, just need a tablet, I need to find a tablet. We're going the wrong way, are we? Tablet, there we go. 9 out of 20. Oh, so I need to scan the totems as well, I'm guessing. Ooh, that's not good. Need to plug the pad in. Am I charging? Yeah, it's charging. Good. Ooh, crap. Spinning around. Shit. Don't think I'm scanning a totem. totem, okay. I don't need the totems for anything. H, what's H? Ah, so I need an urn, which I think is near me. H. Different to the other image. H needs an urn. Ah, totem as well. Totem. Right, so I need to go back to the centre. I don't need that. H. Need a totem. I've got the L. Just need the totem. Should be around here. Sorry, bugger. Oops. Totem is not a class. It's an order. I think. Yeah. should be nice, but for E, which is the orb. Oh, I think I've been cocking this up. Right, okay. G. Where's G? Right, okay, what am I carrying now? I'm going to jettison these, bugger it. I'm going to come back and do this.